What for did you bring us into this evil place? Why didn't you leave us in Egypt?
What place is this? No grapes, no figs, no good fruit here.
There's not even a drop of water to drink. We're going to die of thirst.
Moses and Aaron are discouraged. They fall down before God at the door of the tabernacle. God heard the people complaining. He heard their murmurings. God has been provoked. The glory of God appeared to Moses and Aaron. God speaks to them. He says to Moses, Moses, I have heard the people. Come into the tabernacle and get Aaron's rod and go back to the rock and speak to the rock, and it'll bring forth water for the people and their animals. Moses got Aaron's rod that budded. God gave life to. They go back to the rock like God said. The people are still angry.
We would have been better off to die than four scholars to die.
Even our cattle and our sheep are going to die here.
There's no water in this place. We're all going to die. We're all going to die of thirst. Oh, you rebels, come here. Must we bring water out of this rock?
Moses struck the rock twice. Moses was angry. And God was angry. Moses has led these people for almost 40 years through the wilderness. They've spoken against him. They've complained. They've murmured, they've grumbled, and Moses has been very patient for 40 years. He begged God to forgive them many, many times. God said that Moses was the meekest man in all the earth. But the people have provoked him. Moses is only a man. Chosen prophet of God, but he's only a man. And the people have provoked him. And Moses became angry. And he struck the rock twice. God said to speak to the rock. But Moses was angry. Moses did not do what he was told. God said to Moses, Moses and Aaron, you will not be allowed to go into the promised land. You will have to die before the people go into the promised land because you did not keep my word. Aaron held the rod that was living, God had given life to. He made a dead stick come to life. And it was still alive after many, many days. It was in the tabernacle. God told him to keep it in the tabernacle. And it was still living. And God told Moses to take Aaron's rod and speak to the rock. That's all that Moses had to do, because the living branch would give power to bring water out of the rock. But Moses was angry, and he smote the rock twice. So God was angry with Moses, and he said to Moses and Aaron, "You will not come into the promised land." Moses was looking forward to that. He wanted so terribly to go into the promised land. After bringing the people all the way from Egypt, all the way through the wilderness, he was looking forward to going into the promised land. But when the time came when they were right on the edge of the promised land, Moses lost his temper, and he didn't do what God told him to do. God said he was not allowed to go into the promised land. Moses begged God several times to change his mind. God doesn't change his mind. God says something, he stands beside it. And Moses was not allowed to go into the promised land.